Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the One Pop Podcast, episode 27. This is your boy Donville.
Yo, your boy C in there.
Dennis.
Trev, and I got a story to tell.
Story time.
Story
All right,
time,
so this
Trev.
been, been building up for
know.
like this been building up for like over two and a half weeks.
All right.
All right.
Build up.
So y'all know I'm online shopper, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I wear Rasta Cop bracelets.
Yes.
I wear God is Dope clothing line. I wear Thread Beast box sets.
Free promotion.
For real. Promos everywhere.
Hey man, I like this right now. Rep JA, whatever shirt CN's wearing right now. I know I bought that. I just can't remember what.
Damn, you can put me out.
I'm just saying.
It's a birthday gift.
It was.
It's a nice shirt, CN.
It's a nice shirt. Yo, compliments everywhere I go.
Yeah.
course.
Everybody tries to read it. I don't know the last word. You're not supposed to know the last word.
And also, Body of God, which has the my God versus my enemies. Right.
Oh, that's who made those t-shirts.
Yeah.
Body of God, okay.
All right. So I'm an online shopper, right?
Yeah.
Now, before I won a contest with Rastaclot for the bracelets for the friendship ones, which
I still
few
got
of
that
y'all got that one.
Yes.
Right.
Nice.
And so I'm usually good with these companies, right?
Yes.
And Instagram, God is Dope had a contest about what have you been blessed with in the past month, right? So I'm on my whole corny kind of love phase right now.
New
Yeah.
relationship.
So yeah. So I posted on to enter this contest. All right, in this past month, I've been blessed with a queen.
Yeah.
Right? That I've been praying for many years and all that kind of stuff, right? I don't want to be too corny because,
Nah, go ahead, man. Get
too
in your
late.
bag.
yeah.
Too
What is
late,
that?
though.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. You don't know what that is, Trev.
All right. So,
Oh.
anyway.
Good answer, Trev.
So, I post that. I'm thinking, all right, whatever. If I win, I win. If I win, she's going to get it anyway, regardless, right? Because it was going to be a hoodie, a trucker hat, whatever. So,
Like a little gift bag.
Yo, for Trev, you sound like you about to get a whole clothing line, dog.
no, because that's... When I
little box.
won the bracelets, I got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm on Instagram. I'm used to winning with these companies.
Dog, hold on.
Okay,
hold on. Free
okay.
promotion, dog.
I'm just saying. Right?
Yo,
shout out
dog.
to all these companies, even though it's free promotion. Shout out to them because there are some great companies.
Yo,
and
Trev.
yeah,
I want to steal a moment for you.
yeah.
Yo, shout out to everybody who when you believe in something strong,
Right.
yo, and put your trust and thought in God, who's gaining that blessings. I want to make sure I put that one in there. Trev, continue.
Yeah. So this is what was it? Maybe a few days after I entered, and I checked. I noticed I got some notification on my Instagram that I won something. Right.
Okay.
So I won. So I'm like, oh, bet. Right. So they said DM them to give them the information so they could ship out the stuff.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, put my name, put my thing, because I'm thinking the same way how I won the Rustacots.
Yeah,
Right. So
same
I'm like,
setup.
Same setup. Right. So, and they wanted to get my number so they have complete connection with me and whatever.
Yeah.
So gave them a number. Now, this is like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm playing Spider-Man because I was just up.
Yo.
Right?
Wake?
Don't judge.
Hey.
And
Yo, I don't hear. We're not Trevor Sim get blessed with a queen, dog. Times
Yeah.
has changed.
time changed, bros. Anyway,
Dang, Dennis.
and I'm just up playing Spider-Man because I'm like, yo, I have a window in my life I can play this video
Yeah.
game, right? So I got a phone call. I'm like,
At 3 a.m.
3 a.m. phone call.
Yo,
I'm like,
From a random number?
Yo,
Yeah.
you picked up?
I'm half awake. Don't judge during this confession, right?
Bruh.
Yeah, you probably should have picked up, Trev.
Usher's gonna jump.
No one calls you from a random number at 3 o'clock in the
Black people
morning.
moment, right?
Oh,
You don't
God.
just pick up random numbers when they call during the day.
Yo,
3 a.m.
Yo, this is real
has to be
funny. I gotta let y'all know. Sorry, Trev. I gotta let y'all know. So there's been this number, this 561 number that's been calling
That's
me.
what's wrong.
Like every
Trev, we know Eric goes out of
day.
here.
Trev.
And like, no shade. I picked up one time, they're Haitian. And I'm like, yo, you got the wrong number.
What's wrong?
They won't stop calling back. So the other day, they sent me a picture.
You should just three-way.
They sent me a picture of some people in Haiti. I'm like, what is this? Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you. This was wild.
That mean gonna be sponsoring a family, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope not.
You got family.
I got a family already, man.
I don't know who you were messing with.
Look, they're like building stuff.
Yo,
Mad random.
Hold on. What should y'all play Fable?
Did you?
I played Fable.
Youth missions or anything like that?
No, look, they're building something.
Yo, I don't know if y'all play
you
Fable.
I'm like, I'm scared to
Somebody,
respond. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
hold up, Donville. When you play Fable back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And you cheat on your wife, a messenger normally shows up and was like, "Yo, dog, this is your family right here."
I remember that. That was a good game.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Your wife and kids need you.
Your wife and kids need you. You better pay this fee, and somebody gonna find out.
Yo, man, I don't know what's going on. It's like, it's not me.
Yo, Trevor, yo, hold on, Trevor.
Wrong person.
Yo, continue winning, dog. I want to hear this win.
No, here's my little disclaimer. I was half awake.
Okay.
Right?
I'm still stuck on the 3 a.m. bro.
Yeah, listen, don't worry. I was half awake, and I'm playing Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Saw this number. It's my phone actually said, "Hey, this is a Detroit, Michigan
Okay, so
number."
Detroit.
I'm like,
Dog, I don't
Okay.
know nobody out there.
Shady aftermath, dog.
so I answered and said, "Oh, hey, congratulations on winning this contest." I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate that." I'm thinking, "Oh, is it legit or whatever?" Is it also?
Trevor's still not thinking, hey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why you
No, I
calling me?
was not. Trust, during this whole thing, was not thinking.
Yeah.
Right? They saying, "Oh, you won this contest, and also you won $100, and we want to send it to you."
Yeah.
Right?
But we can't, right?
No, because it's like, "Hey, do you have Cash App?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, I have Cash App." I'm like, "All right, cool. Yeah, hey, send." I said, "All right, so all we need is your PIN for your Cash App."
What?
See, now here's another disclaimer before y'all react. I don't use my Cash App. I don't use it because at least the banking system I had previously to this does not work on Cash App, right?
Okay.
So, and mind you, during this whole phone conversation, this is why I am a very faithful man to God because God answers and God protects and God tried to warn me ahead of time before the end of this phone call happened. So
I'm pretty sure the fact that they call at 3 in the morning.
listen, if I was awake, I would have been
I
like,
know the phone call. I
could have called y'all back.
They called you when you weren't supposed to be awake.
Wait,
Trev.
yeah.
You're always asleep at 3.
No,
so
but
like
it's
that alone, that was God answering
no,
right there.
yo, Trevor, I want to say something.
Yeah.
I'm not to take away from what you're saying. It said God have you. I want you to realize. Repeat the time frame that she just said that happened.
Wait a minute, like 3 in the morning?
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Now,
It tastes good, right?
Yeah, that's
and I'm happy Dennis is loving his coffee. No, I mean,
Forgot, no one's seeing this.
not to change the context
Yeah.
of the conversation.
Yeah.
3 a.m. in the morning is my wife. My wife would have been here. Should have loved this part of this conversation. It's a very spiritual time. It's when they normally say that the evil and good and evil are more likely battling. You feel what I'm saying? It's very heavy.
You're referring to the what do they call it? They said they had it in what's that game called?
It's in the Bible too.
It's in the Bible, but
But
in this
they
one.
had it in the game too, and they stated it, and then I looked it up, and it happened to be a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Wow.
It's a time frame thing. What is that? What is that game that came out? Number 5 just came out last year.
Of the game?
Yeah.
On what system?
PlayStation. It was one of the. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, well, then it's looking up, Trev.
Yeah,
so I
tell me
want you.
more
I
about
want
this
you
stuff.
see for the fact that you're talking about the Lord blessing you in that time. It's a time when evil loose. You feel what I'm saying? That's when nightmares. That's when you hear people always say, "I wake up in the middle of the morning and see evil spirit in your house and them thing there." So that is to show you that if you say the Lord calls you at 3 a.m. in the morning. So Trevor, you see how you say you're always winning, dog? That should show that even when the enemy think you don't have no protection, my Lord, gotta cover you.
Yeah.
So I want you to understand how powerful it is. We see after this, Trevor, we will have a different conversation.
Conversation.
5.
Yes,
It's, what?
Persona 5.
Persona 5.
Because
Never
the
played
basis behind the game is you have this kid who pops up and you can interact with everybody and stuff. It's a really good game. And what it is this guy shows up between the hours of, he always pops up between the hours of 12 and 3. And he says that during this time period, there's a gate that opens between the spiritual world and the human world. And, the spirits walk amongst the human world.
I'm staying in my
and
bed.
the people
from
walk
now on.
amongst
Sure,
the spirit
powerful
world.
time.
They're intertwined together for that brief period. So like you'll be walking out and about, and if you're like spiritually inclined or something like that, you'll see stuff, you'll feel stuff, and you'll be able to interact with stuff, but only during that time period. And it's a flux that happens every single night.
Now I'm gonna give you guys some coincidence. There's a pause, Dennis. Why do you think the club or party scenes don't ever start popping off until after 12?
Yeah.
I want you guys to realize that. I want you to to marinate on that. When you go to any event, when you get there like at 9, 10 o'clock, it's like you're getting there and vibing with everybody. Like, hey guys, what's going on? And then for some reason, after 12 o'clock, around 12:30, lights get lower, and it's like the whole
smoke is coming through. You can't really see.
the energy
See who
change.
you dancing with?
You feel what I'm saying?
Some
Is
wicked one.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah. That's when the liquor and everything start kicking in. I'm not knocking anybody for doing what them do, because me, I can't say this. I go out there and party and do the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to make sure it's a very, very strong spiritual time frame, Trev. So for you to bring that 3 a.m. up, as I said, my wife would have been here.
Yeah.
She'd have been all over this conversation.
But listen.
Wow.
Let me,
This is interesting.
Let me continue on with this part 2. So, all right, where I left off. All right, so it's 3 a.m. They call me saying I won. They say you have Cash App. I say, yeah. You try to enter my Cash App. It didn't work because my Cash App don't work. God signed 1.
Good.
Right? And then we trying to figure out different ways. We say, all right, hold on. We're going to try to work this out. Because, I work early in the morning. My phone alarm was going off at the same time this phone call was on, where it was going off so much that even for me to turn it off, it won't do it. So it was God was saying basically, hey,
run
this phone up.
Yeah.
Because it's not even letting me turn off the alarm. It's just going, I have to delete the alarm I had, the puzzle
Just to
alarm
make
to
sure
just
go off.
so it could stop ringing.
Wow.
Right? So that's sign
so
2.
glitched.
It glitched out, but
God,
is it really
yeah.
glad? Yeah, it was God there. Right? So everything was going through it, and say, all right, here I'm me being naive. I'm very naive, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
In 3 a.m.
As most people are.
You weren't supposed to be awake. So.
Yeah. Turns out it was what else happened? Everything was going through. I'm talking with this guy, and the company which it was God is dope, right?
Yeah.
Which is, I love the corner line, love what they're saying are regardless. So I'm thinking I'm safe with these people because these are Christian, supposed to be Christian people, right? And you say, all right, so it's gonna the $100 gonna be sent to you. So I'll look at my bank account as this supposedly was going on. I had it was just bills was already being paid,
Yeah.
so I had 800 in the bank.
Yeah.
Right. 800 went down to 12 cents.
What?
Yes. It went down to 1270. I said, yo, dude, did you just take money from me? He said, no. He was saying it's just because of transactions. It's going to take money that's going to put back. So you're going to see it in the morning. Blah, blah. Mind you, I'm 45% awake during this. So I'm not thinking.
135%.
Yeah. They say he's going to hit you back. Don't worry. Call me back in the morning and we're going to work this out. I'm saying to this man, yo, I'm putting the faith of God in you right now. But he said it's such a ignorant way. He said, yeah, I got you. And just hang up the phone. Right? I'm like, did I just lose $800 just because of a phone scam? So I went to sleep. I didn't work that next morning. It was a Sunday night and Monday morning I didn't go and work because I was feeling half sick and also feeling my body and spiritually felt drained.
Yeah.
Right? So I woke up, called him at the appropriate time, didn't answer. Then he called back and he said, "Oh, I'm trying." He actually called back. So this guy was determined. So he called back and said, "Oh yeah, we're trying to see if we can get this money back sent to you." Blah blah blah. So hey, just call back in 5 minutes. I'm like, okay. Long story short, I got played. Right?
Yeah.
So I instantly called my bank. Say, hey, I think I don't know. I omitted saying I was in conversation with this person.
No, Trevor.
I gave this person information.
No, Trevor, tell the truth, dog. I mean, God not sleep, yo.
Yeah, but I did omit with the bank saying I was in conversation with him, but
have to,
I disputed.
Like, so you gave consent?
Yeah, you see, that's
Yeah.
why
Nice day.
that never
Exactly. You
that
gotta
never left my mouth.
You gotta cover yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So I told him, hey, I never sent money at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what this transaction is. They said, all right, we're going to close this account. Then we're going to try to dispute it and whatever. And it's going to take up to 10 days. I'm like, yo, rent's coming up. What do you mean? It's going to take
10 days. Hold up.
Right? So that money's gone, right? At the same time, everything is due around this time. Where usually before, I could handle it. I'm good.
Yes.
Now it's like, these outside companies that I usually pay for, little trivial things, is now not getting their money.
Hitting the account.
So it's like
off. Negative.
Off. And I was like, all right. Then I'm starting noticing, and we have Bible study recently where we're talking about a prodigal son.
Yeah.
And one of the topics around it was like how he's wasting money. And I'm realizing, God let this happen for a reason.
Yeah.
God let this happen
We kept my lad.
Yeah, where I was throwing money to these different things, not realizing, listen, I need you to save money for something I have planned for you later.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my lad.
Yeah. So after, and also I got an actual legit bank now. Before, not Green Dot, but this was Green Dot I was previously using.
Dang, you lucky you got your money back.
Yeah. So it was a little funny.
That wasn't promotion and that wasn't bad.
It definitely was not.
I was not
This should not
knocking.
take 10 days.
But
I call them Chase and they're like, "Oh yes, sir."
Yeah,
Close it
and then
off,
when it's-
and the money stays in the account.
yeah. So I got with credit union now, and
That's good.
I
Space
got
Ghost.
more- No, Launch. I wanted to try something different.
Credit union is actually really good, especially if you want to get a loan.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, now I got relations with them and whatever. But it was also, it was like God wasn't wanting me to spend money until a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Right? Because even when I got the launch, and
It forced you to just hold on
it
to the money.
forced me to just hold on, use whatever cash you had on you.
Yeah.
Because at least through that whole process, I could say I was never broke.
Yeah.
I was at least,
you're fine.
and shout out to, I don't want to put her business out there, but my lovely lady,
Significant other.
coming through in the darkest times, and didn't scold me. She was more like, yo, let me help you out through little things here, like make sure my phone bill was paid, make sure this, and make sure we're still eating. Like she said, yo, I have you.
Because Trev, Trev, that's why.
That's dope.
I don't want to say this, guys.
I gotta dap her up for that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna dap her up for that, dog. For anybody in a relationship, You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to be honest with your significant other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got to.
Yeah, because you see, when you sit here and keep lies and secrets, and I'm gonna go put another whole nother conversation with it. That's why you need to take care of your significant other.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? For any man and woman out there, because if you take care of your person, you feel what I'm saying, and they know and used to what you're doing. So when you go through any form of tough time, they'll be more likely to understand. Like, yo, I know this about my dude or about my girl. You feel me? So they'll be more understanding and wanting to help.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because Trevor just gave us a situation that people are going through on a daily basis. And the reason why I can say people are going through it on a daily basis is because I used to be that person on the phone working for these corporations. If you know what I'm saying? Finding ways to get people to come up out them card and them money.
Yeah.
And then the instant you gain that information, you're no longer customer service. You know, I don't help people. Well, can I get my refund? Well, that's not this department. I gotta transfer it to that department.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And Trevor's given a situation that my wife went through as well. And you know, sometimes when you're in the midst of the evil and God is giving you a sign, people need to just learn how to take it.
Yeah. Remember, there's a part 3 to this.
There's a part 3
more
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
To what I got. So, mind you, I went back on Instagram like, yo, how can this company do that?
Be
to
involved
me?
in that.
Right?
Yeah.
So I looked at, because they start following me on Instagram, and I started looking at their title. The previous God is Dope company had God is Dope _.
Yeah.
The person that took my money was God is Dope __, which you
Wow.
can't see it
Yeah.
in certain areas. It was like you
Yeah.
can't tell that was a fake account.
Yeah.
Right?
Dang.
Then I noticed a video got posted on their official page, and it said this.
If we ever gonna do a giveaway, we not gonna ask. Only thing we will probably ask you for is your address.
That's the only thing I've ever asked someone.
It's no
Address and size.
the ways to
people
avoid
Yeah.
being scammed by the Cash App scammers.
And so what was happening, let me explain. What was happening is people were notified that they won, then DM'd by this page saying that they won, asking for a lot of personal information like name, address, email, Cash App name, which is like where that begins. And then the people that did deliver that information were being scammed out of money from their Cash App, which is linked to the bank. So they were losing hundreds of dollars in like $100 increments. The most I saw, one person lost like $800+ in the scam.
Dang.
Somebody told me they lost 800.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and then basically the ways to avoid that would be to not interact with these accounts that aren't official guys.
Yeah,
So accounts.
if we ever
Yeah, well, basically that was it. So yeah, officially I was the high hitter. So it was, and under the comments, it's over 103 comments under this. It hit a lot of people
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
so
because
somebody
everyone's
rossed up in there.
believing, oh, this is a Christian group.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah.
Wow.
So, but I'm proud to say the bank hit me back and said, yo, your money's on your way back. So
Yeah.
they're sending my
Good.
check back.
Yes.
I wasn't broke. I was able to eat. I was able to get my check from work and able
Yeah.
to put into my new bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lessons you learn, go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Right? 2, as C was pointing out, trust your significant other
Yeah.
with your
Yeah.
problems, because there may be the the solution
Yeah.
to it. 3,
Don't answer the phone.
don't answer the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Don't answer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this to God. From the last part of that, which on Trevor note, you gotta trust in God.
Yeah.
You do.
Trust in God to have you that in your darkest situation.
Yeah.
You
And that's
know,
one thing
he
I
gonna
never-
shed light.
I never lost faith in God, because I
Yes.
knew,
Yeah.
always remember, yo, God gave me this money. God's
Yes.
going to get this money back.
Gonna get it back.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
what? He true and true. He's giving me this money
He
back.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned a lesson out of it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
there's so many people out there trying to do bad, but it's always I think it's just funny that when someone tries to do evil, some good always comes out
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
So
Always.
balance.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this:
exactly.
for anybody who was trying to do that Cash App thing, and they're taking money from a bank, they're gonna have an account that they're trying to put that money into, and that account is not traceable.
Yeah.
So even if they get away right now, I'm gonna say this: God not sleep, yo. Long run shot
No,
catch.
that's a.
You feel what I'm saying?
They're gonna catch a couple charges for that one.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's
if
funny.
I'm not the only one too, so it's like a lot of people. So it's over 1,000 then.
Yeah, and Trev,
That's
it's
felony.
Your like loss alone.
Yeah.
It already counts as what is it? Grand theft.
yeah.
Yeah.
Over a certain amount.
Yeah.
Grand theft is
Yeah, it's over
25.
Yeah, as long as it's over $100, it's grand theft, bro.
So
You feel me?
Yeah.
that's a count
Yeah.
for every single.
And is that wire fraud too?
Yeah,
Something like
Yeah.
that.
It's like at
That's-
least 6 charges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
believe
got-
me, that's a couple. That's a
you got
couple
some-
felony.
You gonna have some problems.
Yo, on real, put him in God's hands. Like, dude,
Yeah.
whoever he is, yo, I hope, whatever happened to you is in God's hands. I don't wish bad on him. I just
Yeah,
wish
exactly.
I put him in God's hands. But yeah, that was my little spiel. Hey, learn from my lessons.
Yeah, and
Go to
everybody
flipping
there,
bed.
man. Yo, Trevor says stay in bed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, guys. So anybody who enter contests and answer anonymous numbers, you just gotta be careful, man. You feel what I'm saying? And just like the guy from God is Dope website said, if you ever win anything, you should never have to pay something to get it.
Right.
You feel me? And as I said earlier, I worked for a company that did the same thing. They used to send out like stuff, tell people that they win like free jewelry. But you just got to cover your shipping. If you win something, it's free.
Yeah, how much is the shipping?
free.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's free all the way around. You feel what I'm saying? So, and especially when they're asking for account information, any type of credit card or
You
checking.
send me money, send me a check.
You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I send or give me if they talking about get you a money order. There's so many different ways people get hit with foolishness like this. So I'm just gonna say, for anybody out there, be careful, yo. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes open, and when God is showing them signs, just look out for it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's
important.
real. Now, Dennis, I know you have some questionnaires thing you want us to go through.
Oh yeah. So we got a topic to discuss from one of our dedicated listeners, Brandon. Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, respect my lad.
Yeah, he listens to us religiously, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and for anyone of our listeners out there who have any topics or anything that they really want to, partake in or want us to go through, hit us up. I want to thank Brandon again for reaching out to us, because we want to make sure that we are a podcast of the people.
Yeah.
We listen to the people. We're here for the people.
Above, not equal.
And above, not equal. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, people are above.
That'd be
something-
stupid.
I don't know, man. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me.
It's one of those.
Yo, feeling extra nice this week, dog.
Yeah, there's something in there.
All right, Dennis, go on.
My bad.
Basically, from what I have here, it's an array. It's 5 different questions, and it's pretty interesting because just based off of us at this table, we're pretty much gonna have some different answers when it comes to it.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right. So these are G code questions or guy code questions for people that don't know what G code is.
Yeah.
And Trev, you want to explain what G code is?
G code.
G code.
Well, my understanding on G code is like, I don't know the official one, but like, say like in relationships, say, hey, if y'all both were after the same girl and she moves towards one, a guy code is the other guy step off.
Fall
That's
back.
that's how I.
That's one of the unwritten laws.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, guy code is if it's your bridging,
Yeah.
you are your brother's keeper. If your brother needs something in any form or shape, you will be there to help him. If there's something there that's there to injure them, you're there any form or shape to stop it.
Exactly.
In the same sense that and I want to throw one relationship part of it out there. Even if you're with your significant other and she decides she wants to go through a whole phase and want to holler at one of your boys, guy code it would have been like, yo, chill. I'm gonna hit my boy up and be like, yo,
Let you know.
Yeah, your shorty's moving like a thotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downville.
I mean, CMC pretty much said it. I don't know why you could ask me intricate questions. Today is not the day. But anyways, I would say that it's important for like Trevor said, to if you see your boy is about to hit a roadblock or a pitfall, you got to be there to warn him.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if he's doing very well, you have to be there to support him.
Yeah.
And you know, to add on to what CN said, yeah, I mean, if you see his girl's doing something wild that doesn't align with what you know your boy his values to be, you gotta warn him.
And I want to add one piece more to it, you know. And if you see your boy being reckless out there, you got to be there to stop him.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
check your homies.
check your homie.
All right, so basically,
And also receive the check.
Receive
You gotta be able to receive checks.
That's guy code. That should be bold.
Yeah,
receive
some
that
people-
check.
Some be tripping, and then
but at the same time, you also have to be respectful when you receive it. Because I know I'm a hothead, so like I've had my moments where I had to receive my check, and like at first I didn't want it, but I understood where it was coming from, and I had to like whatever. But like
you gotta take that sometimes, you know.
you gotta take it. Like basically, like G code is an unwritten code of ethics that men learn to follow from their younger years to their later years. It's a code of respect, honor, and dignity.
Yeah.
And it's unwritten because it's stuff that should be engraved on you already.
Well, I can't say because it depends on who you're raised by. You know, your environment does somewhat dictate your personality.
That is true.
So, for any male or female who's a single parent out there, you know, these are things that you will have to instill in your child. You know, regardless if it's male or female code, I think it's code of ethics in some standards. Continue, Dennis.
All right. So basically, the first question that Brandon has on here, which was interesting, it was dating your homeboy's ex. Now,
Well, I mean, so I'll go first for that.
Right.
That is a tough one. That's a very, very, very tough one. I would say there's a couple different factors you need to go through with these things. For one, it would have been a no for me. But there's people out there who have strong common interests, right? So I think that would have been something before you would like to before you proceed, you talk to your homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I say talk to your homie and be honest. But like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I'm just gonna throw a name out there. I saw Holly. I don't know Holly. In case my wife is listening. All right, I don't know Holly. You know, we're gonna use Holly in this situation. You know, we're gonna throw Holly out there.
I got a situation with this too.
You feel what I'm saying? But all right, let me go. And the reason why I want to use it like this because it does happen. Yo, your boy and your girl maybe in a situation. You and the girl were cool. You never saw her in any sexual light. You know, she was just straight. She and your boy broke up. Times has passed, and then you and her hang out. Then after started hanging out, you notice some interest. But I want to draw a line. But if any of my friends would want to hang out with my ex girl or girl, just give me some heads up. Like, yo, are you cool with us hanging out? You feel what I'm saying? Not saying it's technically my issue, but if you're gonna say that we are friends or homies, just give me a heads up. Just see if there's any level of comfort or knowledge, just in case anybody would want to hit me. I'm like, yo, dog, I see Trevor hanging out with Holly. I'm like, yo, that's fine. I mean, me and Trevor talk about it. He can do whatever he wants. You feel what I'm saying? Just in case. Give me a heads up because if that's if you consider us boy enough for you want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? But that I want to make sure I throw that out there from my perspective.
Yeah. Like I actually had this situation, came close to the situation back in it's over 10 years ago now. The one girl I used to talk to, we were like known talking. And even one close friend, shout out to Pope. I don't care. I'm putting your business out there. Shout out to Pope. But
shout out to Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Some snacks.
Yo, so me and the girl used to talk, but on real, we wasn't clicking. It's just whatever. And to me, we wasn't in a relationship. So we split our ways, and the girl and the homie used to they were connected through me, right? And then they worked together. But what was it? One party was about to happen, and we were preparing to clean up the place for it. He came up to me saying, "Yo, I'm feeling chick."
Yo, shout out to Pope.
Yo, and I would say, "Oh, you finally told me. All right, cool." Because it was showing signs that he was feeling her.
Yeah, like everybody knew.
Yeah, everyone knew. Shout out to him.
No, but and I want to say, Trevor, for the fact that Pope did the right thing, I got to defend Pope's honor. This
Oh, no, he did the right thing. I respect him.
And to say that, no, and the reason I said that, Trev, you see how he said like everybody knew?
Yeah.
Not because everybody can see something that's going on doesn't mean it's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, I may be feeling the person, liking the person, but if the person is not receptive of this feeling, what technicality would have made for me to start going forward? Now, if I know that, yo, she like me, I'm gonna like her too. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Then that as a boy, then I'm like, yo, like all my ducks is in a row. Yeah. Trev. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to shout out to Pope for doing the right thing, doing the honorable thing, dog, because we sit here and know at this table that not everybody's gonna do stuff like that. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I can call names, but I ain't gonna call no names. You feel what I'm saying? For people who know. And people who do listen to the podcast will be the same foolishness out there to other people. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Time for self-reflection, you know?
Yeah. And I like the self-reflection.
Yeah, how would you answer this question? Not only you, but our listeners, but, think about it.
When we had that talk, I would say, oh, you know what? I fully support it. Go ahead, run it. And I mean, they're together now. It's been over 10 years.
You feel what I'm saying, Trev? So you built a bridge that was hidden. You feel what I'm saying?
I told them both, yo, I was supporting this. Go ahead, because me and her, did not. But go ahead.
And for the fact that I'm off 10 years underneath them belt, dog. For sure that you more or less was the planter. Because a planter handles a plant with care. But the plant is planted so it can, I'm gonna say like a fruit plant is planted to feed people. You feel what I'm saying? So you were there as that planter to help plant that fruit so they both could come together and feed, yo. So you did your job.
Yeah.
Dang, Trev. Played an important role there.
Go ahead. What's that next question?
That's question number 1 down.
Hold on.
You had a situation
on that?
that's enough. You were trying to get questions out of him. Stop.
Leave David alone.
I forgot the question for a second. Hold on, let me jump in. I'll answer some. Whoa. But I mean, you guys are right. Like, I would say the one thing I could add is that it's all dependent on the relationship that they're a part of. I mean, if it's because you got some guys out here, you know your boy. If he's the type of dude like, he was dating her, just, you know what I'm saying, trying to just hang out with somebody, not even anything sexual, but he's just trying to just hang out and stay busy. Yeah. Then like, okay, that's one where it could be a possibility. But if it was something like super serious, where it's like my ex-wife, like, that might be a longer conversation. Yeah. You might not be my friend after that. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
We part ways too.
Yeah. Someone like that, I think it'll be real tough.
That's true. Like, and for me, like, I have a very, very strict code of ethics when it comes to stuff like that. Like for me, when it pertains to my homeboy's exes, if that's your ex, no, I don't care. Like, nothing. Like, that's it. There it is an absolute no, because I can't do it, because you developed history with this person. So for me, the way that I feel is like, since you developed history with this person, it would be disrespectful for me to bring this person around like that, in that light, when you had them in that light as well. And like, when it comes to that, like, I've had a couple of situations where it's happened to me, not as positive as it was for Trevor, but negative. And those people that it happened to, and it was such a compromising position, because every fiber of my being said, whoop his ass, like, and it was.
I remember this now.
Two different occasions.
I just remembered.
It was 2 different occasions, and like, it's like everything said, just put hands on him. That's it. But
put them paws on him.
Yeah, put them paws on him. But I told myself I would never fight over a female, especially a female that's not mine. You feel me?
Yeah,
like, it's one thing if somebody disrespects somebody that you're with, but I'm not gonna fight for somebody that I'm not with.
That's I think that's part. Just to interject real quick, that's part of one of the guy codes. Also, you see a lot of times a girl steps out, get into the whole phase, whatever CN said, and she does her dirt, and then you see a dude trying to fight some other dude. Like, no, you need to talk to your girl.
Yeah.
Like, you had to understand with your girl. You need to talk to her, not
because if
go try to fight somebody else. Yeah,
no,
but keep going. Yeah.
If you see your girl talking to somebody else, right, and you got to remember, she has to send messages too. She had to talk, respond, or do something.
There was some form of consent.
Yeah, there. As Dennis said, there's some form of consent. So if she's doing, if something is happening out of the ordinary, and people have to be strong-willed, because I mean, I forgot what song it was when somebody was talking about, yo, if I got money, your girl, these girls ain't loyal. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
yeah, because you have materialistic things that can catch somebody. You feel me? If you're with somebody and that could be easily pulled away by just a small conversation of materialistic things, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, from male and female, that was just not your person,
bro. Consider yourself blessed.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got a good warning sign.
Yeah.
So when it comes to stuff like that, it's like it was hard for me to deal with because you're dealing with something that you know you should handle this way compared to the relationship that you have with this actual person. Like at the end of the day, like this was somebody that you considered to be family. This is somebody. One of them I considered to be family. The other one was just my boy. You feel me? So like when it came to that, like it was like, all right, just out of the last bit of respect that I got left, I ain't gonna touch you. Just you're just dead off. Like if you see me, act like you don't see me. You feel me? Because I'm gonna act like I don't see you. Like that's it. Because like the way that is for me is depending on how you go about it. And one of them was way more reckless than the other one. There's no way I would be able to have the same level of respect for that person. It's impossible for me. Like I forgave them. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, I still found out through someone else that I had to confirm with you. That then, like, you pretty much then started spilling out everything, but that I already knew at that point, and you weren't even planning on telling me. You feel me?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be like kin, like my peoples, everything
kin
like that.
folk.
You know, my friends, like
shout
my parents and stuff like that. When it comes to stuff like that, like out of that brotherly bond, that I couldn't touch him.
Yeah,
I just said like that's it. Like we're done. Like that's it. And then the other one, it was.
And Dennis, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat after you finish that, dog. I'm just gonna tell you, we on air. We're gonna have fun with this one because I know you dated a couple best friends, nigga. So I want to hear your opinion on that one.
Okay. I can't disappear from here. I want to hide. I can't disappear.
No, and look, the reason I'm putting Dennis on the hot seat because I know Dennis may have a couple exes that be listening to this that's gonna check me, be like, yo, why didn't you put him on the hot seat? So I want to put him on the hot seat.
Put me on the hot seat for the seat ain't gonna be hot.
There you go, dog. There you go.
So like, but like that's pretty much how it is. It's just that was it.
All right.
So the other one, it was whatever. I just told him I don't want to see you. Like that's it. But it is what it is. But like when it comes to that, like I'm very, very, very strict on that. So all right, what's up?
Next. Okay. So the reason why I put you in the hot seat because I know you're talking from a male perspective, right? But how do you think it would have been from a female perspective in a sense? Because the reason why I asked, because I do know that you dated a couple friends, and based on the information that I've gathered in this moment, that you did go through the proper channels. Because I do know from
I did.
Yes, in the sense that friends was asked, "Hey, would you be cool with these things?" And I only know this because
on that note, because I know what you're talking about. Like I asked the proper questions when it came to that.
Yes.
Because at that point in time, that wasn't my situation. That wasn't my responsibility. Me and this person don't interact with each other, but at the end of the day, that was your best friend. You feel me? So allow me to search. Made your situation good. Exactly. You gotta go.
There you go,
have
boy.
This conversation with this person. You go talk to this person, and then you let me know how you feel about it afterwards. That's the way that it pretty much went about it. Because what was it? It was
no, you have to call in him.
My ex's best friend or whatever.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to that, if me and you don't talk,
yes,
I don't have to walk up to you and ask you anything.
Yeah, because
if you're this person's friend,
yes,
I'm gonna ask you how you feel about it, and I'm gonna see what you want to do with it, because at the end of the day, you're still interacting with this person.
All right. So look for the female listener who listen. You can't say I didn't ask a question. Just to make sure I clarify
What?
that.
I'm still confused.
No,
Let's stay confused.
Mike's
on. You staying confused.
You stay confused. Dennis know why I asked that question. You feel what I'm saying? So I make sure I tie that up.
I just want to cover for the audience. I'm pretty sure they're confused.
Okay. So well,
just making sure it's okay to be confused at this point, guys.
So basically, the way that he's laying it out is, how does it feel for the female? Like in regards to, like, he was saying how I said I feel a certain way when it comes to dating my homeboy's ex.
Okay. Yes.
So there's, at the end of the day, there's two people in the situation. So if you're, like, let's say you're dating or you're trying to date your ex's best friend.
Yes.
Oh,
the female counterpart. No, and the reason
female's trying to date the best friend.
And the reason why I asked Dennis,
it was a different situation because I was the one that approached her. You feel me? If she would have approached me, then it would have been like the shoe was on the other foot type of thing. But I approached her, and I also asked those questions as well.
Are they not friends anymore?
No, they're not friends.
They're not.
But I wonder
if that's
still that great.
I wonder if that's like a girl code or even a guy code. Say like let's use fake example. Like if you had an ex and me and you just stopped talking, right? But me and your ex were still cool, and it was like, why would we date? Is there still a code of ethics?
No, and there's a different.
That is a good question.
And Trev, the conversation tightens right here because Dennis's ex at that moment is technically married. You feel what I'm saying? So she's physically. Sorry. Yo, you're right, Trev.
Lyrically,
lyrically. She's married around the circle. But I wanted to ask it because, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I asked. Because this is a listener of ours that listens to us. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to make sure for all of our listeners here.
Oh, I figured it out.
Got
it.
But as I said, guys, I know that she listens, and I want to make sure on the behalf of our listeners that we're asking their questions because, Dennis is my boy. All the way around. You feel what I'm saying? Dennis know I got him. But if it's a question, if they could have gone in one or two ways. He just didn't want to answer it, but he answered it, and he answered it the way I personally want him to do it.
I got another guy code question.
Go on.
From this.
Go.
Okay, from one, because this literally happened. One of your exes, right? If she still say, "Oh yeah, we're still cool with her," is it okay that we're still cool with her?
Like that you're.
We don't hang out with nothing like that. But it's just like, oh yeah, we see each other. It's like, oh, long time. Oh yeah.
Oh,
right.
Like you're in regards to being friends with somebody's ex.
Yeah.
I mean, on that note, it's
because I got an answer too.
If you're already friends with that person and you already have your own relationship with that person,
can't change it.
Who are you to infringe on that? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's great. I saw a lot of people do that in grade school. Oh yeah, me and blah 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 broke up. Don't talk to her or don't talk to him or something like that.
And where was that? High school.
Yeah.
No, he said grade school.
That's
what's going on in high school.
Like at the end of the day, like we're all adults.
Yeah.
Like, if you're friends with this person, be friends with that person. Now, like in regards to that, like as far as like everybody being in the same space, you kind of gotta ask everybody how they feel about it first.
Yeah, you gotta understand it's gonna be uncomfortable.
Throw them all in the same space. And I've had that happen to me before. Yeah, where like my one, the one that I couldn't stand, but like it's like ended up.
I know you knew
like
those words can't stand, but okay. I'm lost.
One.
Yeah, we know who that one is.
Yeah, Trev, you know who that one is.
Sure.
So like I was sitting there and
I barely know her.
I went over to
dang.
Whatever. So like we ended up being in a space like I go to like a gathering and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I normally do, pop up, hanging out, and the next thing you know, she pops up. And I'm sitting here looking at my homegirl like, yo, like what the F? Like,
did you just invited this person without giving me any notice?
For real. And then like she kind of gave me like this coy look where it was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you she was coming. I'm like, you gonna tell me now? Like, if you had told me that she was gonna show up, I probably would never came. Like, you just altered my mood for the entire thing. Like, you know I can't stand this person. Like, in that regards, like, I knew they were still friends. But if you know that me and this person have, like, this type of relationship, don't put me in the same room.
So you just want a heads up.
Yeah. And Trev, and that's to be fair, because I'm not to coach you, Dennis. In a heads up, you're giving the individual the opportunity to make that decision.
Yeah, make their own choice.
Yeah.
Trap them somewhere. You
You feel me? And I would have wanted the same energy for somebody else as well, even for myself. It's like, yo, look, I don't know what, because when people and relationship comes to an end, there is, I'm gonna say this, because there's relationship in different ways nowadays.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to the old school context of it. There's his side, her side, and then the truth. And then the truth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So when you're stuck into that middle, when you really don't know the truth, because you heard his side, you heard her side, but you really don't know the truth.
Sometimes you only hear one side.
You only hear one side. So you got to give me that heads up, like, yo, based on the way you sound when you were talking about plantains, I don't think you wanted oil there. You feel what I'm saying? So just don't bring. If you're gonna bring oil, let plantain know so plantain don't show up. Because if plantain shows up and oil is there, somebody's gonna get cooked. So we're trying to, eradicate from.
No problem.
Like that's kind of why, like, say when I have an ex come around, or if she's in the city or whatever, I make it be known, like, hey, me or her, cool. Yeah. Like, I don't want y'all to have no beef with her.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't understand why people have beef with an ex when, especially if the breakup was still clean.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a clean break. If it was like a cheating type of thing, that person's dead to me in the first place. So don't worry about that.
When it comes to, like, I can answer this one from experience. When it comes to, it all boils down to that relationship that you have with that person.
Yeah.
So for, like, quote unquote recent events, like, for me, like, I have trouble interacting with people that I've built bonds with like that, because I was with them on a certain level. So for me to regress into that, like, it takes a little bit of time for me, because I have to, like, let those feelings fade out on their own. You feel me? So, like, if I'm sitting there, and for perfect example, if I'm sitting there and, like, you're hanging out with, like, your like new dude or whatever, and we all have the same social group, I personally don't know how to interact with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that's just being me. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but if I haven't completely faded out those emotions, I'm always gonna feel a certain way. Yeah. So, like, when it comes to those type of heads up things, that's important, because I will immediately get pissed off if I don't get a warning. You feel me? Because I won't be able to register it in advance.
Yeah, just so you can think about things from all angle.
Yeah, exactly. Be self-aware.
Like, I'm gonna say this. So I do know, Cher, I want to touch on something you said. I do know when people get into relationships with other people, relationships, and one person gets betrayed, it feels like to a next group that person gets betrayed too. So those are little sticky things that happens in relationship and with guy code, especially with Dennis, especially when you hold. Say I hold Trevor in high regards. You feel what I'm saying? And this is, I'm gonna use this as personal emotion, right? In the sense that you just didn't feel that what happened to your homie was supposed to happen. You feel me? And people take personal attachments towards that. So Trev, that's the answer to the question. How how people don't want to deal with certain people because you felt
after
like
breakup,
and it's not after breakup, because you kind of felt like, yo, that person kind of changed the dynamics of the group. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, when you did that breakup, it's like you just didn't realize, like, you just broke up with like 4 or 5 people when you based on how you ended this relationship.
Well, that's the thing that that we brought up also, is that everyone has their own individual relationship with another person. My relationship with you, CN, yes, though Trevor might introduced us, is not dependent on Trevor. It's a relationship between you and I. And the same way I have a relationship with Dennis, same way I have a relationship with Trevor. So it's...
No, and I'm going to ask a question, Denzel.
It's a delicate topic, but, like, let's say, for example, perfect example. Like, let's say, me and you have been boys forever, then you meet somebody, and you talk to that person,
Yeah.
and we become friends with that person, and then let's say you and that person have a falling out. At the end of the day, like, that was a branch that stemmed from your tree. You feel me? Now, if you knew this person and this person beforehand, that's two different trees that became intertwined
Before the falling out?
separated. Yes, before the falling out.
It doesn't matter.
No,
It does matter.
No, in some
Because
sense,
at the
I want
end of
to.
the day, even if they split up, you were friends with both of them before they decided to get together. So the ramifications of how the relationship is then compared to the other side is completely different. Because, like, let's say you were friends with both of them, they break up, and then you pick one friend over the other one.
No, it's not double.
Granted, that's your choice, but it's still messed up.
No, I want to.
Now, granted, like, if they were dating beforehand, or they met, or that person met that person, and then they broke up, and you were still cool with them, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, like, I met them through, you know, my ex or whatever.
Well, again, so hold on, guys. Let me just some clarification on what I was saying in that sense. And it's a part of definition of character, right? If you see someone do something to someone, right, that they supposedly say they care about, you start to highlight that situation. But like, if you do that to that person that you say you care about, what would you do to me? That's the way. That's how I felt about the situation.
Look at it too.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna say this. People cheat and people do different things. People go through different emotions, right?
Yeah.
And people cheat for different things. I'm gonna use the content sexually. You know, people get in relationships and their person is not sexually pleasing them. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's another thing, right? But you see, when you're looking at somebody and you're saying that, yo, I love and care for you, and I'm gonna be doing all this, and then they're not doing it, which it would come down to making promises that you can't keep. And you start making those promises, you're going to start looking at that person, be like, yo, if you love and care for that person, these are the things that you're promising and you can't keep. That means on the real, from my characteristics, I can't trust you.
But
you feel what I'm saying?
What you need to point out is that because, all right, in the dynamic of a friendship,
yes,
because you are basically hinging your friendship with this person based on how they treat this person, that's not a friendship. You're not that person's friend.
All right, well, Donovan, let me ask you a question. If we're all of us are friends right here, right?
Yeah.
And you know I stole $200 from Trevor, right?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna trust me in your house?
Because you stole $200.
I mean, that's kind of robbery.
But I want
your friend, and I would talk to my Sienna. What is going on?
Yo,
with you?
as a friend,
you are tripping.
Don would check you.
Because maybe I don't know what's going on between you and Trevor. Maybe Trevor forgive you. I don't know. But as the relationship that I have with you, I have to come to you and be like, yo, what's going on? Because I feel like I can't trust you.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. And that's real.
See, here's the thing. It goes from being a 2-person thing to a 3-person thing because you knew that he did it. So it's your job
to check him,
because all of y'all are boys. It is literally your job. You have people that be like, nah, that's not my business.
Yeah.
If you're friends with both of them, that is your job.
And that's what I want to clarify as far as
to make him.
And look, I'm gonna keep it real. So and to answer that question,
hold on. And then if you don't do it, and he ends up finding out on his own, and then he goes and checks him, and then he finds out that you knew and you didn't say anything after that.
Yeah.
If he cuts you off, he's justified.
Yes.
You feel me?
No, Downville. I'm gonna say this.
Ahead.
Yes, there will be as friends. There will be some form of checking. Yo, why did you steal $200 from Trevor? You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it real. Based on the fact that you stole $200 from Trevor, I can't trust her in my spot.
Oh yeah, that's probably
no.
Yeah.
So
no,
now,
I was trying to say this is one wild example.
No, Trevor. No,
it is a wild example.
No, Trevor. Hold on. I'm gonna tie it back up. Yeah. So I want you to understand. We're talking about robbery of money, right?
Yeah.
I want you to understand, your heart or your love and time and dedication is more precious than money. So when someone steals that from you, you don't ever get that back. You may find investment into somebody else. Money is easily replenished. But you see, trust, is something that's very hard to repair.
Exactly.
That is the cancer in you.
That's
What you trust. Yeah, that's the cancer.
If you know what I'm saying, Trey, but that's the reason why I want to I use the money as example.
Yeah.
Using the money example, the conversation was to get back to this right moment right here.
Right.
Because it's something that you have and you have value in that you just lost. You see, when you go to work, as Trevor talked about earlier, when you work hard for your paycheck and someone steals it from you, different things get affected.
Government.
If you know what I'm saying, I want you to understand. When Trevor lost his money, the first thing Trevor started was concerned about is the rent was due. Mm-hmm. Now, when someone breaks your heart and you can't mentally and emotionally function, the first thing you can't function at work. Not some people can, not everybody can do it. You feel what I'm saying? Some people go through state of oppression. Some people kill themselves over emotions and relationship. You feel me? So you see, when someone goes in and change certain dynamics, I want you to understand. And when anybody breaks up, if you're my friend and you know that I'm gonna digress in a relationship, you're the person who have to pick up that pieces with your friend. And so when you have to watch your friend deteriorate and you have to build that person back up, and then you have to look at the person who took that person, and deteriorate them, it changes that life.
Cien, what I'm saying, you gotta listen to what I'm saying. That person was never your friend.
I think
that's what I'm trying to say.
What you're saying is what you're saying is, and I can understand.
Yeah,
he's saying you have to look at it as it's two different people instead of an attack.
You can't call that a friend.
Like what you're saying. See, I completely agree with you, because if that, at the end of the day, if that's your boy and this person, walked on this person, it's gonna make you feel a certain way.
But did you build a friendship with that person?
Yes.
No, it matters. It matters because of French.
Perfect example. I'll give you an example before you go. I got one friend, and this happened like probably I want to say it's been like 2 years now. Both of them were together, right?
Yeah.
As long as I knew them, they were together. Even though I met one of them first, as long as I knew them, they were both together. Now, one of them ended up cheating on the other one, and she was cheating on him for over a year. Yeah. As a matter of fact, with somebody from her job. Now, me being the person that I am, I was friends with both of them. You feel me? Now, the fact of the matter is how I saw what it did to him, because he loved her that much. Even though I was her friend as well, she made that conscious decision to basically walk on their bond and hurt him. He found out through other people what happened. You feel me? Yeah. So based off of that, I made my own conscious decision that, just off of seeing how he was and what happened and my own moral values, I really couldn't talk to her the same anymore. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to look at you as the person that did this to somebody else that you were supposed to care about and I was supposed to care about. So when it comes to that, that's my own personal choice as being your friend, that I'm not going to be your friend anymore based off of what you did.
Dennis, and I want to finalize the tie, which what you just said a little while ago. All right, you see, in the tie that situation, Downville, this is how it's tied. If you are my friend and his friend, and you care about that person, him or her, before you start doing these dirts, cheating, infidelity, whatever you're doing, if you have any care for your friends, if you're my friend and you have any care for us as friend, before you go out and do that dirt, you can put a stop to your relationship. You can look at your significant other, right, and be like, baby, look, our relationship is not working out. Mm-hmm. So before I go out and cheat and put you into a state, show me that you're I'm not going to use the word degenerate, being a selfish person and pleasing and thinking about just your need. That what I would say is that you're not my friend in that matter.
Yeah, because
you feel what I'm saying?
If y'all break up on that,
y'all keep going back and forth. Let me talk. Go on, Downville. If y'all go and sit here and agree, y'all can do that.
No, Downville, go on. But the reason why I want to finalize with what Dennis said before I let you go. Yeah, is that it's a definition of character. What that person shows you as a character, even that's your friend. Yeah. It's like if that person showing you that characteristics, you will know in that matter that's not somebody you can really vibe with. And as times have changed, Bob Marley say, good friends you have and good friends you will lose along the way. Because things will happen that will show you, not because this person has been in your life for 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. This person may be in your life for 2 or 3 years and may have been a cancer when you think it was blood flow to your heart. You feel what I'm saying? It was deteriorating your body without you knowing it. So things happen in a relationship that brings that forth. Now, when you see that happen, you will make a conscious decision. You can look at somebody's situation and be like, you know what? I can understand. And even though that person did wrong, I can understand where they did wrong. And as a friend, I can help them. But also as a friend, if you see somebody doing some things and you can tell, yo, that's a nasty person, as a friend, you're going to check them and be like, yo, dog, that was flaw, but I really can't mess with you because you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, your turn, Downville.
Finally.
I agree with you guys, okay?
Yeah.
What I am saying, the fact that I'm putting out is that you got to realize that person who, okay, let's say I'm friends with John, right?
Yes.
And John dates Sarah. And
Yes.
I know Sarah. Let's say I was closer with John than I am with Sarah, but I know Sarah. I know of Sarah. She's an acquaintance, okay?
Right.
And throughout the time of myself, John, and Sarah hanging out, we all are good vibes. Things are pretty good, right?
Yes.
I cannot consider Sarah a friend. Why? Because there was no, like, there's no depth to it. If I'm saying you're my friend because you're dating my boy, there's no depth to that.
I hear what you're
Friendships
saying.
require
Yes.
depth.
That's right.
Right.
Me and Trev, depth.
Yes. Yeah.
Me and Dennis, depth.
Yeah.
Me and Cien, there's depth there.
Yes. Yes.
You guys were at my wedding. Saw my kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The birth of my children. Depth to that.
Birthday party later on today.
Exactly.
Depth to it.
You
Theo.
dating some other girl that I'm say, oh, well, she's pretty cool, and that's pretty much it. Like, there's no depth to that.
Yeah.
He has a point on that one.
Yes.
This is why anytime at least the single guys like you, Dennis,
Damn, dog.
sorry.
You in that cage by yourself, boy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not single. I'm a bachelor.
Trev called himself.
Yo, no, look. Just to go on note, I want you guys to understand. Trevor been sowing the seed, you know, and when I mean been sowing the seed, Trevor. I've sit here and crack little jokes, and we made fun about you putting in your application to this community.
Trev's been working, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
He's been working.
You know, I want you guys to say Trevor been putting in this application. We've been talking about Trevor been putting this application, and for you to realize when you keep putting your application in, somebody's going to take that job offer up. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just
and not just anybody.
not just
it's the
anybody.
right one,
You feel
the
what I'm
right
saying?
one.
Trev went through Zillow. I can just go to a couple
I was
companies.
just cursed.
But he went to the company of the Lord.
This dude said, indeed.
And the funny thing about it is I used
That's why you search for houses, man.
Yeah, he was searching. Hey, he was trying to get to the gated community.
See, the funny thing about it is I used to always get the same questions because, like, Trevor's not a bad looking dude. So,
Yeah.
like, when it comes
Pause.
down to it, that's not even possible. You're not a bad
He's still
looking
going to say pause.
Trevor, I'm pausing for
Right,
you.
pause. So, like, whatever. Like, it's like, when it comes down to it, you'll have, like, female friends and stuff like that. They'll be like, yo, how come you, like, never dates anybody? And, like, I used to say the same thing. I'm like, he's very systematic when he does it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, he knows exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
And he won't settle for anything less than that. It's like, yeah, but I never seen him with a girl. I'm like,
And the man don't like
because he doesn't
ugly
to
people,
waste
dog.
his
Stop
time.
asking questions
So,
about my
like,
relationship
it's like-
status, yo.
when you're sitting there and you're explaining it to somebody that
Yeah.
says that, it's funny because every single time I ended up having that conversation and I explained it to somebody, they immediately felt stupid afterwards.
Yeah.
Go.
Because,
that makes sense.
I'm like, you're sitting there
You
and
sound like a
you're
thought
poking
asking all
fun
those
at
questions.
something
Shout out to
when
them.
you're
They
jumping,
need
you're
love
jumping
too.
around in relationships. Like, I'm like, this person knows what they want and they won't settle for anything less than that.
Yeah.
And you're trying to poke fun at it when your last 5 relationships failed.
Because you don't know what you want.
Exactly.
And you're trying to
So,
sell
like,
for
I'm
whatever.
Like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, at the end of the day, you can't have nothing less than
Listen.
respect for him. And, like, look at what he has now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
and-
Like,
and
he
I
got
would-
what he wanted. And
Yeah,
he waited
amen
for
to
it.
that. But I wasn't using that.
Church, I say
I wasn't using that to brag. I was just saying, for example, which I appreciate that. Thank you, but humble. The reason I even brought up saying you were single was saying when you do
I'm
bring
a
a
bachelor.
a bachelor. Sorry, that
you.
you're a bachelor. When you do bring that lady around, I will automatically bring her in as a sister. That's how I do with everybody's spouse.
Yeah.
Right. So I build depth with them. But yours is a little bit different, but at least with say, Don, when you brought Janice around, I was like, oh, listen, bringing you, this is my sister now.
Exactly.
That's point blank period. Like, and she's willing enough to come and talk to me about anything about you. I'm like, okay, here, send that back to him. Yeah. Right? I'm not going too much into your business, but I was like, all right, cool. Especially during your wedding, my God.
Yeah.
I was the one
Trev held it down.
I was the
5,000.
I had to, because I had to keep her calm.
Yes.
Because she was about to be bridezilla on you.
Yeah.
So, so I always learn to build depth with someone that comes in new to the circle, right? That's why I believe that's how you have to do with anyone. Or
it's gonna be, you out? Oh, well, nice to know you. That's
cool.
what it's gonna be.
See you on the street.
There's a difference.
Ignore.
I'm not gonna say what I wish for, but
There's a difference between being broken up with and excommunicated. Like that, there is a clear difference between the two, because if y'all break up and everybody's still cool, it's whatever.
Yeah.
If this person said that you're like X'd off from them, like period, then we have stipulations. And the stipulations are based on people themselves. So like you have people that don't want their friends to be friends with certain people. That's how they are. And then you have people that just say, hey, just don't put me and this person in the same room together.
Yeah.
That's that person's choice too. So like it's.
So I'm gonna tell you in the summary of that question, I want to say it depends on how you break up with your person. If the breakup is mutual, you're thinking about the home. So the breakup's gonna be unmutual. So there's gonna be wins and losses. I just want to put it that way. There's no getting around it.
Was that all the guy code questions?
No.
We've been stuck on the first one.
That's the second one.
Okay, we do one more quick, then we gotta wrap it up because we got stuff to do.
Yes. The Anvil Son party today.
Yeah.
He's
Young
excited.
King Theo.
All right, here's one. Having conversations in public restrooms.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be summed up very fast.
Listen, like this one.
Well, I've had conversations.
I've had it.
My dude.
I've had it happen to me. Like when I go to the bathroom, there's a couple things that it's like unwritten law.
Yes.
The only time you could talk to me when I'm in the bathroom,
When I wash my hands,
when I'm washing my hands, and before I either hit a toilet or a urinal.
That's right.
Young King, let me teach you something. Here's my spiel on it. Here's protocol. When you enter into that bathroom, not even an ant on the ground exists. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing until I go to her.
I've never been in the bathroom with Trevor, so
well, cuz you probably was. You probably was, and you didn't even know. Because I went straight to the urinal or the toilet, and I'm just doing my business. Once you hear that flush, I was, oh, Dennis, you here? Oh, my bad. Hey, I didn't even know you was here. Wash my hands.
So I say, Trevor, I like you break it up in context. I have different ways to it. So we all have different opinions while we're rushing through its part. Yeah. For me, is before I enter the restroom or when I'm washing my hands. Probably as soon as I finish pee and I'm back to being in stance position, we can have a conversation while I'm on my way to
vulnerable.
Like
my organ is out. I'm using the bathroom. When I'm on the toilet, I'm exposed, and like it's very uncomfortable for me if somebody comes in and talks to me like, yo, how's work? I'm gonna just turn around and like I might not even turn around. Like at that whole I had one person do it at work. I'm sitting there using the urinal or whatever, and they come in and they start talking to me. I didn't say a damn word. You feel me? I walked up to the sink, washed my hands, and then I left. You feel me? And then after I got out of there, then we had a conversation.
Really?
Because like yo. When I'm in the bathroom, it's the way I feel it is like when you're in your own personal bathroom. Yeah, you don't want nobody walking in on you. Well, you have to be in the bathroom with these people all together.
I know what it is. Dennis doesn't have kids yet.
No,
because
different.
Everyone will walk in on you.
Man is completely different.
After kids do it, you be like, "Hey, John, so how's work going?" No. Not when I'm taking a poop.
Absolute pause.
If I'm at the urinal. We talking about work, like, hey,
yo, and then here's another thing that happens at work when you're sitting there, like, and you're on the throne or whatever. Oh, yo, I know you're in here. I see your shoes.
That's too much.
I hate that.
That's
I hate that.
That's my line.
No, I hate that. They do that to me all the time at work. They do because Trevor, you know I wear the red and black shoes, and when I was wearing the orange one. One of my coworkers, he know who it is because he be listening to. Be walking in the bathroom. Hey, so I'll be in the bathroom. Wait till I get out. I'm like, dog, yo, let me be, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Like, I'm in here.
I'm focused, sir.
Like,
yo,
now you do have the like if we're in the bathroom or whatever, like just let it be. Now we have like this thing that we do at work where like if somebody's in there and they're doing their thing and they start tearing through it.
Yeah.
When you get back to that COE, dog, they gonna let you have it, dog. Like,
oh, damn.
they
you
just
gotta go to the bathroom.
ripping into you.
That's
they
a
turn it
legit
into a
move,
joke.
though.
They turn it into a joke. There are a lot of jokes.
That's why you gotta make sure.
That's humor.
Here's another etiquette. If you're doing number 2 and you letting it rip, just flush that toilet a couple times. Try to cover that sound up. You know what I'm saying? Cover that noise up. Don't be in the bed like, like, nah, don't do that.
When you hear the
humor,
bubbles,
that's humor because you guys are out of the bathroom. If I'm sitting there and I'm dropping a deuce and then you start ripping into me while I'm dropping my deuce, that's nothing but disrespect.
That's messed up, yo.
I came there to be alone. Up. I have 4 walls in that stall for me to be by myself.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Let me be, boy.
That's wild.
All right, then. So, how much questions on that thing?
Look me in the eye.
I think we might have to use some of them next week.
Yeah.
And one quick thing. Hey, you know when you use those public bathrooms, you know that thing that's supposed to be on the seat?
Yeah.
That's not is it for you to not touch the seat, or is it for you to for it to, catch?
No, no, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in the seat so you can sit down comfortable, bro.
Talking about the toilet.
So look,
it was originally made for germaphobes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What you do is you take it out.
I'm a germaphobe.
That goes in the water.
Not be catching anything.
Catch anything.
You're supposed to rip it off and drop it in the water.
You're supposed to drop it.
My sir,
You tear it off. You put the ring on the seat, and that's what you use. That's
it, bro.
Piece of paper, just tear it off, throw it in.
Listen,
so look,
bro. Listen, I don't know if y'all do this. Listen, I pray before I touch the toilet. I don't know if y'all do that.
I don't pray all the time.
I just don't touch the toilet.
I don't touch the toilet. I know, Trevor. I just don't touch it. Like, Trevor, when I rip my thing off, my hand is on the outer part of the thing, like land. Like
sometimes I'll do like 3 different sheets.
Yeah.
Make sure I have extra protection.
You feel me?
I thought it was like, okay, so maybe to help the janitor not to get the toilet messed up. So I figure I'm gonna let that in, wrap in.
Janitor for me, I wait till they're done
cleaning.
It. The second that they're done cleaning it, I walk in there and I see that toilet seat up. I know it hasn't been touched. I'm Gucci, dog.
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you this, guys. On our positive note for this week. Since we're talking about bathroom,
I got ratchet.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make it a little bit ratchet. So
I want ratchet.
Oh, you want the ratchet part, Trevor? All right, look.
I got one too.
So for all the nasty people out there that when they go to the bathroom decide they don't want to wash their hands, please, guys, germs are spread everywhere. Positive thought: when you go to the restroom and you're gonna plan on leaving, just wash your hands. It's just sanitation.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying, Trevor? Go on for the ratchet.
Here's my ratchet one. Learn how to wipe.
One Pot Podcast, guys. We out.
Hold on. You got one? Quick.
All right. Here's my ratchet. When you leave the stall and I'm standing there washing my hands or vice versa, don't look me in the eye.
What? What's up? It's okay to communicate in the bathroom, guys.
Look in the eye, though.
It's okay to...
You get the head nod and sound like, hey, I see you, man.
You exist?
I know what you did in there. I'm going to let you have your moment. Just don't.
Hold on. Let me give my pet peeve here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you see somebody in a stall, don't if they walk out, give us some time for them to leave the bathroom before you walk right in. Cause this was one time I was in there and I left a couple sweet balls. I'm like, dang, I gotta go though. Homeboy was right in front of the stall, like, oh, let me get in. I was like. You don't want to see that, yo. He looked. He was like, "I'll get another stall." Yo. That's your fault. That's your fault, man.
You all right?
Yo, all right, look, guys. Since we're right, hold on. Hold up. All right, guys. Since we've been ratchet and we get the positive, I want to give one more positive, guys. All right. Now I'm gonna talk about screech marks, guys. Yo, for the end of this week, guys, please do a courtesy flush. One pot podcast.
Flush?
Yeah. So we out.
Twice. Or shoot, not more than twice. Later. One pot.
gosh.